Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to the channel. Psycho here with another pickups video. There's not a bunch of stuff, but it's big. One game I would consider a grail on the SNES, and we'll get to that. Most of you who know me, aside from this channel, already know what this is. But excuse me, that's why I feel compelled to show the photos because I'm excited for it. But at the same time, I feel like, man, if I just wait till the video, then it'll give people a reason to come check it out. Man, I'm having a hard time talking all of a sudden. What is going on here? Also, coming up on this, I'm gonna do an unboxing too. I figured there's not a ton of pickups, but they're great, amazing pickups, but not enough to make like a. We'll see how it goes. I was gonna say it probably won't be that long, but we'll see because I've said that before. Anyway, we're gonna be doing my limited run blind box unboxing. Man, what is going on? I got this on Tuesday and have somehow been able to hold back on opening it until the video. So I don't know what this is, guys. We're gonna find out together. I'm personally hoping for a golf story, but I don't think I would hate anything that they gave me. Honestly, I probably don't have anything. I have some limited run stuff, but it was collector's editions. So we'll see how this goes. But if you are not currently a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. Hit the thumbs up, the bell notification, and leave a comment on the video with what maybe your grail is. That's what we'll do. What is your video game system? Any video game system. I was going to say NES or SNES. But what is your grail for any video game system? That would be awesome to talk about. I don't really... I mean... Grails are for me are because they're worth a lot of money, and I understand that's how it goes for a lot of people. But there are things I would consider grails, but not because they're expensive, but because I loved them when I was a kid. Like so, if you have if you have a little Samson, yeah, that's a grail for sure because it's worth thousands of dollars. But do you really care that much about it? I heard it was a great game. I've never played it myself, but I did hear that it was good. But would you care as much other than for the money? Until you discover that it was a good game. Like, I had never heard of it growing up. So, anyway, I'm going to stop rambling about high price video games and start showing you high price video games instead. Yeah, guys, let's get right into this. There's not a whole lot here, so we're going to dive right in. The first one I picked up, a couple of these were at trade posts. The old trade post that was on the corner of where I live closed down, and then I found out later on that they had just moved the store into the next plaza that I didn't even know. They were there for months and months, and I didn't even know that they were there. But they had some box stuff, and it's actually where I got the big one too. So the first game I picked up, it's not worth a lot. The box is in kind of rough shape, but I didn't already have it, and if you're collecting NES and you find box games that you don't have, you pick them up if they're cheap. Honestly. But it is The Hunt for Red October. I have never played this. I heard it was quite difficult. Honestly, probably won't play it, but I didn't have it in the collection, so there it is. I have it. And there's a little bit of damage up here on this top. But, like I said, this isn't one that's, like, ridiculous or anything, so I'm not hating the fact that I added that to the collection. And then here is something that I got from Carlos. There's a tear here on the box, but other than that, it's decent. Some damage on the corner, but it's not a really super expensive one either. It is a copy of Snake Rattle and Roll. Should I be showing? I don't think I'm going to show every single game. There'll probably be a few, but so yeah. Didn't already have this one. Like I said, anything cheap, complete in box, honestly, I'm going to pick it up. So, what's next? I got this yesterday, also from the trade post. Excuse me. This game is in fantastic condition. They had 3 games in there. The other 2 were more expensive. The other 2 were The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle, and Captain America, or not Captain America, Captain Planet and the Planeteers, both on the NES, both in crazy condition. Out of those 3, this was the cheapest one, so I grabbed this one. I'll probably grab them as I can if they're still there, but all 3 of the games are in crazy condition. This box looks amazing, but it is a copy of the Power Glove game, Bad Street Brawler. Now check this out, man. That is, I mean, you don't see any damage on any of the corners, no creases. The bottom looks good. Everything is amazing. But then, and this is one I will open up. You look in here, and you're like, oh wow, look, this manual, aside from like a little bit of writing on it, it's pretty good condition. I don't hate it. But then you get to the cart. And then there's this. But here's the thing. I don't mind because this game loose is not very expensive. So if I ever come across another one that doesn't have a bunch of writing on it, that's decent, I will just put it in this box. So I did not hate that purchase, if I'm being completely honest with you. It's got the foam block in there. I'm not going to pull it out because they're kind of a bitch to get back in. But, yeah. I didn't already have Bad Street Brawler. And man, I can't talk. I'm getting tongue-tied with everything. Bad Street Brawler was actually, look at the, yeah, everything is in really nice shape. Works as it's supposed to. So I feel like whoever bought this played it maybe once or twice and put it back and just never touched it, because that is a pretty crispy box. Up next is a Super Nintendo game that I did not realize was on the Super Nintendo. I thought this was a Sega Genesis game, and it is, but I thought it was only on the Sega Genesis. It is a copy of Soldiers of Fortune. And yes, every game I'm going to show today is boxed, complete or otherwise in some way, shape, or form. Let's see what this one has because I don't remember. So we'll show. We'll show this one. This one has the instructions. They're a little beat up. You got the bends up here, a bend corner down here. But overall, it's pretty cool to at least have the instructions of this. I heard this game was a lot of fun. I have never played it. Like I said, I thought this was Genesis only. And not that I didn't have a Genesis, I just didn't have the game for any system. It's got the cardboard tray. And here's the cart. Looks a little dirty up here. I mean, but overall, I feel like this is another one where it's like if I can find a better copy, it'd probably be pretty cheap. But there's the front. And it did not have the dust sleeve or the other inserts, but I'm okay with box cart manual. I feel like it's harder to come across these trays than it is like the inserts or for Nintendo Power or whatever. But yes, I understand that makes it fully complete. But anyway, I don't hate this. This was another Carlos grab. This copy of Soldiers of Fortune for the SNES. Okay, what's next? Oh man, this next one is, it's not good, but I love it anyway. And if you're an AVGN fan, you will definitely know what I'm talking about. But I got my hands on it complete, and this is also from Carlos. Man, shout out Carlos. And I love the box art, and I love this franchise, my favorite movie franchise. But I finally got my hands on another complete Friday the 13th, guys. Man, this game is not good. It is not good. But I love it. I do. I feel like I would sit down and try to beat Jason. We're going to take a look at this one because I think the manual is in here. And we're going to show you what it looks like. Well, I mean, show you what it looks like in here, like, you know what the manual looks like. But, yeah, there that is. It's got, right here, you can see a little bit of damage. But overall, it's okay. It's here is the most important part. There's the dust sleeve. And the cart looks to be in good shape. I don't go over them with a fine-tooth comb on the videos. But I just take a close look at them. But the game looks pretty good. Friday the 13th for the regular Nintendo. I'm really happy to have that one back in the collection. Now I got to get my hands on A Nightmare on Elm Street, which I never had in any collection, but I had a couple of opportunities that I just, at the time, I didn't have the funds or whatever it was, but I missed out. I missed out a couple times on getting my hands on a copy of Nightmare on Elm Street for the NES. Okay, let's put this back in its little protective box. Okay, and there we go. Yeah, guys, Friday the 13th. Super happy to have this one back in the collection. I was saying something earlier and I got off track and now I forgot what I was saying, but oh well. No biggie. Up next, this is another one that is kind of getting up there in price. The loose card is over 20, which isn't too bad, but to have it complete in box is getting harder to do. Now this one has like a, I don't know, the case is weirdly shaped, like maybe somebody had wedged it between two things. Um, there's minimal damage on it. There's like a big indentation on the back of the box here, but I'm happy to have it complete in box, and it is a copy of DuckTales for the NES, and now I have this and Tailspin. So I'm gonna pick those up as I can find them, and this one we'll take a look at. Um, the like I said, the box, I'm gonna try to make it so you guys can see it, but like right here, I don't know if you can tell, the box is kind of like bent in a little bit right along here, and then if you look at the back, I'll see if you can see it on the camera. I don't think you'd be able to. You really can't. But right there is a giant indentation in the box. But it's okay. I'm just happy to have the box. Really struggling today. What's going on? Here's the manual. Manual's in excellent condition. So that gets me wondering, like, how did the box sustain all this, like, warping or whatever? Maybe that had gotten wet, but I feel like the manual would have suffered too, and it didn't. It looks like the manual has never even been taken out of here. It's in great condition. No chipped corners. No, or not chipped, but you know, the little tiny bends that they sometimes have. None of that. Here's the dust sleeve and the cart. I'm not seeing really anything wrong with the card either, at least on the label. And then nothing, no writing. This one looks pretty good, guys. So the box is probably the worst thing with this one. And well, yeah, and here you can see that the tabs are a little messed up on this too. But that's okay. We're gonna try to make them stay on there for as long as we can. Cart and manual are in phenomenal shape. The box, however, if I can ever come across just like another box for this, or even if it's complete but for cheap, I might grab it. But yeah, guys, CIB, I mean, box manual cart copy of DuckTales. Alright, and the last one that I got here, before we check out what's in here, is the grail that I was talking about. Guys, they had, I don't remember what I did with it. Let me see if I have it. Hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, no, I'm not sure what I did with it. But they were asking $799 for this. I don't know why I wasn't saying anything there. I feel like I should have been concentrating on this game. They had this for $799, and I mean it's worth more, but this particular copy is missing the manual, so I'll have to find that. There's a little wear on the box, whatever, but it's in pretty good shape. I brought a ton of trades. Now I'm going to try to remember everything so you guys will know. Everything that I'm going to mention has been on one of these videos that I trade away. So I brought them 2 NES action sets because I had 3. So I had 2 that I could spare. And they both ended up working, which on a side note was a bad, kind of made me a little upset because I made that trade for the 32X game and the Sega CD game, and the guy said the Nintendo that I traded him didn't work, but when I brought it up to the trade post, they turned it on and it worked perfectly. So that guy just wanted his expensive game back. As I said in the video before, that was on me because I didn't test it before I traded it to him, so that's on me. Next time I will do that. But I brought the 2 action sets up there. The white PS2 variant that I had, the SingStar edition. One of my extra DSs that I had with the Metroid demo. I forget what the game is called now. The demo, I think, a couple of loose DS games. I forget what was there. I think it was Super Mario 64 for the DS. Um, what else did I bring? My sealed Final Fantasy Dissidia NT Collector's Edition for the PS4, and my two sealed Final Fantasy Crisis Core and the Dissidia game for the PSP, both also sealed, and some loose carts. I think a Zelda. I don't remember the loose games that I traded up there, but I know one was a Super Mario World, Super Mario All Stars for the Super Nintendo, and then I can't remember. There was a few NES games that I have doubles of, but I don't remember what I traded them right now. But this is what I got for all that. That sounds crazy, and but after everything was all said and done, there might be some other stuff that I'm not remembering too. But after everything was all said and done, I had $796 of store credit, and they were asking $799 for the game. So with the tax, I think it came out to like $850. So what I did was I had a $25 gift card that I had had since my birthday, and I used that. And then I think $28 out of my pocket. I paid only 28 bucks out of pocket for this, and it is a copy of Mega Man X3 for the Super Nintendo. This is definitely a grail. This is going to be a tough one to knock off lists, especially with the box. We're going to take a look at this one because it is pretty crazy to have. Okay, so first of all, right here, there's like, it feels like something was pushing from the inside of the box. It's pushed out a little bit. And then this corner, you can see that already right there. And then, and then a little bit on this corner. Some right here. All four corners have some wear. This side looks okay. Over here looks okay. That's upside down, but I think there's something right there, like a little crease. There's a crease here. And then this is the other side. I'm going to open it up. And then the flaps are decent. Flaps are decent. Now, as I said, this is missing the manual, but it is literally the only thing that it is missing. It has the insert still for the Nintendo Power. And it has the cardboard that so many complete in box Super NES games don't have when you pick them up. And then here is the game. There it is, guys. Mega Man X3. Come with the dust sleeve. And yes, this is a legit copy. I saw. So yeah, man, that's all the pickups that I've had recently, but I mean, it's been a little slow. Not only slow, but finding these things is, getting a little more difficult. But I do have some more lined up, some more box stuff lined up, through Carlos, and also my new friend Riley, who works at the Trade Post. If you are in the Wichita area and have not visited the Trade Post on Harry and Rock in a while, I suggest doing that because they are giving good money for trade-ins, and they're fair prices. So yeah, if you have not been to that Harry and Rock Trade Post in a while, I suggest checking it out if you're a fan of video games or music or movies. But yeah, here it is. So it was cool doing that trade with Riley, and I also got the DuckTales from him and the Bad Street Brawler from him. They have some more stuff coming up. I'm not going to name it off on the channel because I would rather you guys go check it out for yourself. And if it's not there when I go back, then oh well, I missed out. But I will say the next one that I kind of am looking at getting, I really want this one too, is another NES game based on a horror movie, but they have Jaws, which is also goofy and kind of short, but I don't know. I loved it as a kid growing up. But anyway, there it is, guys. Mega Man X3, nearly complete in box. I need a manual, which I looked up, and are going for $240. $240 for an instruction manual, and that would put this game over, I think, 1,000 if I had spent that much. And it's only, I think I saw it for like 960 complete. So we're getting there, guys. It's almost $1,000 game right here. I'm super happy to have it in the collection, and yeah, you don't find stuff like this every day. This is what the game hunting stuff is all about. When you come across this, and making it happen with trades. Okay, so like I said, there wasn't a whole ton of stuff there, but good quality stuff in my opinion. And now we're gonna get to this. We're gonna find out what this is. I've been excited to open this for almost a week. I've had it, and we're gonna tear right into this, guys. I'm hoping for a golf story, and I don't know what it's gonna be. We're opening it right now. Breaking that seal. All right. What is in our limited run blind box? And presenting. What are the chances of me getting the game that I wanted? And I freaking did! Out of all the games on the list that I read, this was the one that I wanted the most. And it is literally the one that I got. Holy crap, guys. There it is, Golf Story. Man, I am stoked. This is... What? Out of all the whole entire giant list of games that they had, the chances of me grabbing one with only one blind box was near impossible. And you saw, guys, I opened it on here, so this is not like... This is legit. I got I bought one blind box. I had one game that I wanted. And it's right here. Holy... What in the hell? I haven't even looked at the card yet, but like I said, the card doesn't really excite me that much. I'm not sure what it is. It looks very not. Oh wow, this seems a little bit different than the other ones. Again, the corner has a tiny bit of damage in it. I'm not sure what game this is, guys. Can you tell me? Or is this any kind of special version of the card? It looks kind of glossy. And there's the back, which is a little bit different than I remember the backs on the other ones. But yeah, this is the card. Not sure what game that is. Maybe Blasphemous? I don't know. I'm just guessing at that because it looks like a weird, evil cone head. But yeah, guys. Okay, so my first limited... And this was my first limited run blind box I've ever gotten. And out of all the games that I wanted... They sent me the one game. Or not all. I didn't mean that. Not all the games I wanted. Out of all the games that were on the list, there were some that I'd be like, okay, cool, I'll take that. But Golf Story always stuck to the back of my mind because I remember wanting to try it on the Switch, but I didn't want to buy it digitally. And then I found out that they had released it for the Switch through Limited Run. So when I read the list of games, like the tiers of the games when you buy blind boxes and the percentage of your chance of getting one, I was like, man, Golf Story would be really cool. That's the one that I want. And, I mean, guys, I said that before I unwrapped it. I said, I want a Golf Story. And here the frick it is. Really hard to not be. I cannot believe that this... Alright. Let's open it, because I want this one, because I want to play it. I want to see what's in here. What are the chances? What are the chances? Guys, this is awesome, dude. It really is. There's the manual made by Sidebar Games, published by Limited Run. Here's the cart. It's kind of hard to see. The camera's blurry. But I'm gonna throw the card in here for now too. I usually always do. But I am super stoked for that. I'm going to probably play some of this today. So, guys, you saw it here live on the channel. Opened up my one blind box that I picked up. Before opening, said, man, I'm hoping for a golf story. And there it is. Man, that's mind-blowing. You know what? I think this may be one of my favorite episodes of an unboxing or slash a In the Wild episode. I think this is going to be an In the Wild 22, 23 now, plus the limited run unboxing. And I'm glad that I got to open it on the channel because you got to see the genuine reaction. I got literally out of the giant list of games, the one that I wanted is the one that they sent me. That is so awesome. Well, that's it, guys. I can't handle any more excitement for today. So I'm going to end the video there. Like I said, subscribe if you haven't. Hit the thumbs up button if you enjoy the content. I might have some more music stuff going on. I forgot to mention, and since this is the gaming pickup channel, I went to go see Korn the other night. And if you guys have ever watched Scott Squatch, he's also a game collector who does pickup videos and game room tours and stuff like that. His collection is massive. He works for Korn. So when I went to go see Korn the other night, I got to hang out with him for a little while. Those pictures are on my Facebook. The link is there if you want to see the pictures from the Korn show and the videos that I took. But yeah, this is one of the things I got at the show, the tour shirt. And I got a couple of other goodies from there too over here on this counter. But yeah, guys. So the next thing I might do, maybe the Meet Me at the Altar review or the Born of Osiris review. I haven't decided. Maybe some more off-the-cuff live covers like I did with the Foo Fighters thing last week for Taylor Hawkins. But yeah, leave a comment. Like I said, what are some of your grails? What did you guys get in your blind boxes from Limited Run? Was it the exact game that you wanted but had no idea you would get? Because it frickin' was for me. Anyway, guys, like I said, that's it. That's all I got. Do all the other stuff. Hit the bell. You know what to do. All right, guys. Psycho out.